If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today I'll be talking about this trending story of this man from Equatorial Guinea, this ANIF director that have been discovered that he has a sex tape of over 400 women that he has slept with, and he recorded this and kept it in his office. This topic is trending because of what it did, and I want to talk about the spiritual dimensions of this kind of issue. Some people are saying that he did this, maybe he used shams. We are attributing it to African spirituality, that he used some devious kind of seduction spell to entice these women or to seduce these women or to becloud the judgments of these women. He used a kind of spiritual spell. Some people are saying he maybe it's shams, or he's very good. He's a smooth operator. He's very good with the ladies, or he's a Casanova, or he's a ladies man. I want us to talk about this topic today because it's a serious topic. Apparently, this man, what makes it serious is that the women he slept with are not just ordinary women. This guy, among the women, he slept with more than 80% of his female workers in the office. He has the president's sister there. The head of the police, inspector general of police in that country, slept with his wife. He slept with his own brother's wife, with his president's sister, with his own cousin. He also committed incest. This man was sleeping with so many women. He has over 400 sex tapes, and he took the time, the effort, the energy to record all this on tape, meaning he has more cases he could not have recorded due to one issue or another. But there are over 400 sex tapes of just one man with different women. He recorded over 400, just one man. And not only that, the same man have a wife at home with 6 children. So apparently this man is some sort of a sex part or sex machine, or is all about sex. He came to this life to have sex with as much women as possible. So the thing I'm talking about here is that the kind of women involved in this, they are not poor women. They are not prostitutes. When we say street or street girls or hookup girls or women that we know do sleep with men for money. No, not this kind of women that you see on the street. These are people's wives we are talking about. Women that you will respect in the society, office workers, corporate women, society women, women that are married to powerful men. In other words, these women, they are not poor. Okay? So the fact of the matter now is that how can this man sleep with women that have already have money, that they are married, their marriage is supposed to be secured? These are the women that this man did this with. This is why the case is very interesting and very surprising and shocking. So a lot of people now are scared. Most times people think that women cheat in relationship due to the fact that the man does not have money, or the man cannot be able to provide for them. That is why they cheat. This is the general belief that if you can't take care of your wife, another man will take your wife, another man that have money. But this one, you see cases of women that are married to rich men still going to sleep with another man in his office, in hotels. Not only that, they allow themselves to be recorded. When they know they even have something to lose, they still allow themselves to be recorded having sex. Not that they even take picture with the man. They allow themselves, they know that they have been recorded, and they allow themselves to be recorded. This is the thing that is shocking. Why will a woman that have something to lose put herself in a situation whereby we know that there is an evidence of this crime that she committed? It's hard there. And this thing can destroy at any time. But they still went to do it. This is the shocking part of this whole thing. This is what me, myself, don't really understand. I mean, somebody that want to cheat will want to hide every evidence of that there will be no record of this whatsoever. They will be very, very careful. But these ones, they allow themselves to be recorded, meaning there's a sex tape of them doing something that will destroy their whole life if it comes to the public. According to what I heard, one of the women already committed suicide because the sex tape have leaked, and they say it's all over the internet. I have not watched it. I have no intention of watching it, but this is all over the internet. This is currently trending and shaking everywhere. So what could possibly be wrong with these women? First of all, this man in question happens to be the head of the anti-corruption or commission in that country. He's a very big man. In a place like Nigeria, he will be the head of the EFCC, Economics and Financial Crisis or Commission. Maybe in a place like America, this man will be the head of what we say the IRS or NSA, something like that, a very big position, the top man there. So apparently this is a man that have a lot of power and position in that country. He has a lot of apparatus. As an investigative officer, he can investigate anybody. He has people working for him, teams of police officers. What I believe here is that this man, apparently, he was a man that we considered as somebody that may be a pervert, somebody that is attracted to women, and he is somebody that is a womanizer, apparently. And he used his position and his office machinery to, instead of doing the work of securing the country, he was using it to spy on people and using his power to get women, to blackmail women, and to also seduce women, and to also influence women to sleep with him. Because this kind of person is influential. Most women, they're already secured. What do people want in life? They want more connection and more power. This man can easily use his position to tell any woman that if you sleep with me, I will give you access to my office. You can be able to do anything you want. We can lock anybody up. You can be able to have protection, and you will have access to me anytime, any issues. I can easily send my boys to solve your problem for you. If you date me, you will not have any problem. You will not have any issue. You will not have anything affecting your business. You will have direct access and peace and protection and security to do whatever you want to do in this country. I believe this is the kind of story a man like this will tell these women, given his position. A lot of women will fall for this, and they will open their legs for him. They will even feel that, oh, by me sleeping with this kind of man, having him, his direct number, having an intimate relationship with him, I will secure my marriage, and I will be very powerful in this country. Nobody can touch me. If I have any issue with anybody, and anybody is giving me headache anywhere, I just call him, and he will call somebody, and he will solve that problem for me. I can never go to jail. I can never go to court. I will never have any problem. This is the kind of impression these women will have, that to date this kind of powerful man, to sleep with him, it gives them protection, it gives them connection, it gives them access and influence. So quite naturally, a lot of women, especially the weak-minded ones, those women that like to live fake life, those ones we call them slay queens, that want to have connection, want to be that is, they want to be seen to be somebody in the society. We have a lot of them all over the world. We have a lot of this kind of fake people. Of course, this kind of women will sleep with this man because they will see his position, they will see what he's offering them. He's offering them access, and he have a lot of things to lose. They say it's easier for married men and women to have affairs because they have something to lose. They know that he have a wife, of course. He will not want to dent his image. He will not want his wife to know. And then they say they have something to lose. So then we believe that this man will never leak this tape, because leaking this tape will destroy him, and it will also destroy them. So they will feel safe to have sex with this man because they feel that this man will not want to do anything to tarnish his own image. But what they don't realize is that this man really don't care about his own image. He's only care about getting under their skirts. And also blackmailing them. Now he has slept with all these women. Now he can easily get these women because of this tape to influence their own husbands to give him favorable decisions. This is what most men do in power. These evil men that want to consolidate power. There's a lot of blackmails. We have these games playing in the spy games. We have this game being played with African leaders and their European masters, whereby they get African leaders, they invite them over to their country, get them drunk, and they give them women to sleep with. Same thing Jeffrey Epstein was doing. And then these our stupid leaders will sleep with these beautiful women, and they record everything on the camera. At the end of the day, they use this to blackmail the African leaders to get them to make decisions that will destroy their own country. They do this all the time in the intelligence world, in the spy game. This is one of the modus operandi that they use to blackmail and enslave people, to make sure that the people do as they are told. You send women to them to get them in compromising positions, and then they record them. Then they use it to blackmail them. So what this man was doing, he already know this trick. He was using this to blackmail these women by offering them something that is too good to pass on, offering them influence, offering them power, offering them access to his office, access to his personal life, access to the paraphernalia of his office. Most women will think that by sleeping with this man, nobody can touch me in this country because I have a boyfriend that is the biggest don in this country. If anybody want to touch me in my business or anybody want to fuck with me, I just call his number and the problem is solved. This is the main reason why a lot of women will sleep with this man. Okay? And these are women that are capitalist women, women that are grown, trained in the capitalist world. And guess what? All these women, they are Christians. They go to church every Sunday. They pay tithes. They pray. And these are the women that will do this. So you see, marriage is not really secured, even if you are a Christian, or if you marry a wife. Even if you give the wife everything that you feel that you need, you provide for her, you provide house, shelter, car, everything. You still have to pray very hard that the woman you are getting married to is not a woman that is greedy or have a very weak mind. Okay? In this day and age, a lot of women are more ambitious than their man. They are much, especially in Nigeria, a lot of women are much more ambitious than the men. They want to live the life now. They want to have everything now. And they don't want to wait for the man to arrive. So we see this kind of thing in Africa. This is happening in Equatorial Guinea. There are many men doing this kind of things. In Nigeria, there's even a sitting senator right now that has been accused of doing this. We have a sitting senator right now in the Federal Republic of Nigeria that is also blackmailing women and doing sex tapes and using it to get these women to force them to sleep with other men and to force them to do things against their will. So now this has happened now. The man claimed that they consented. Of course, he will claim they consented because yes, he's also there. And there's no law against this kind of thing in that country. But now that this disgrace have happened, all the top men that slept with their wife, what do you think will happen to those marriages? I see a lot of divorce coming up in that country. All the women that have been in those tapes, if the men have any dignity, they might want to divorce their wives. And some of them might want to revenge this man. So I don't see this man lasting very long. If you ask me, I think he may be assassinated. I don't see him lasting very long. The only thing that will bring healing to that country, if this man is no more. And if there are any sane men in that country, I don't think that guy will last long. And also, this man also has exposed his own children to danger. His 6 children and his wife is in real danger because some men might want to revenge Since they can't get him, they will try to get his children, they will try to get his wife. So this man has put his family in danger. And when you cheat with other people's wife, you are causing yourself, because some men, they don't forget things. Some men, they don't forgive. They will do whatever they can do to hurt you. That is why they advise you, do not get entangled with married women. If you know you want to last long, don't get entangled with other people's wife. Don't get involved, because some men do not forgive. They will do whatever is their power to hurt you, or to hurt your family, or to hurt your children, just to get back at you for having the audacity to disrespect them, knowing that this is their wife. You still go ahead to use your influence or your power or you believe your charms to sleep with their wife. You have heard. And some people get revenge. So I don't see that man lasting long. And apparently he has put his wife and children in serious danger. So if that man is a wise man, he might want to relocate his family from that country. Because if he's in Nigeria here, there are not many men that will retaliate. He has put his family in danger. He has put his family name in the mud. And what he did is a serious crime, even if there's no law holding him. I mean, there are many single girls in the country, but this man just chooses to live his life this way. To the extent that even your best friend's wife is not spared. Or even your own cousin, you also committed incests. You even slept with pregnant women. Did so many things. This man, I will say, is an evil personality. And he was an evil person. And he had it coming for him. So this kind of thing should be a lesson to women, to married women. If you should be content with what you have. Okay? A lot of women that did this, they never knew that it will come out in the public one day. But now the whole world have known that this have happened. And they have evidence of it. So now these women, their image are already tarnished in that country. I don't know how they can be able to face the shame of this thing that have come out. It is a very big disgrace that now people look at Equatorial women as very, very cheap and very, very stupid. It is a stain on that country, and it's a very big shame that women can be so cheap in that country to put themselves under this kind of situation. Now that this is hard, it should be a lesson to women that be content with your husband and live your life. Don't allow anybody to seduce you, to do anything that put you in a situation that will destroy your whole life. Okay? Now, these women that fall for this, in my own belief, this man might be using, maybe he may use shams, he may not use shams, but his office alone, the name of that office alone is enough for him to have the power to do this kind of thing. Just that name, that position is holding, is enough for him. He doesn't even need to do anything. He looks handsome on his own. He looks gentle, innocent, soft, and somebody that is very, very responsible. When you look at this picture, it doesn't look like the kind of man that you will associate with this type of thing, but it's the opposite case. So this man apparently used his position, his looks, and everything in his disposal to commit all these issues, to do what he did with these women. So he's a man that I will say that he abused his office. He abused his office, abused his privilege, he abused his power, he abused the trust that people have on him. When you say somebody is doing this kind of thing, when you make somebody an anti-graph chairman or director, that is the last person you will think that will commit a crime. Somebody that they put in position of catching criminals, of auditing the nation, of making sure things go well. That is the last person you will ever believe that will be a thief. You just like putting a cat in charge of the hen house, but people don't know. They took the worst person and they put it in this kind of position. What do you think will happen? When you've been approached by the head of the Anti-Corruption Commission, You will think that you are the only one he's dating. You will never know that he have like 300 women beside you. You will say, this man that have been entrusted with this most holy sacred position to sanitize the country is not the one that used that position to be sleeping with everybody's wife. This is another reason that you should be very careful before you put somebody in a sensitive position. This is why they have recommendations. You don't just give person power and authority. You study the character. This man was not well studied. His private lifestyle, they did not check it, and I believe he was a political appointee, because that country is ruled by the president family. He's a member of the president family, of course. So his character was overlooked. This is the main problem. So I blame the presidency, I blame the country for appointing this kind of person. You do not put a fox in a hen house. You put a fox in charge of a hen house. What do you think will happen? All your hen are dead. You put a chronic womanizer in this powerful position. What do you think he will do? He will use his position to womanize as much as possible. This is the ultimate abuse of power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is what we have. His character was not checked before they gave him that position. Probably it's a family friend. What this tells us that before you put somebody in a position of power or access, do not just check only his academic credentials. Don't check, oh, he has a PhD, he has a master's degree, he's very intelligent. No, that is not enough. Check also his moral character. Is he a chronic womanizer? How many relationships has he in the past? Is he a smoker? What is his habits? You have to check the moral character of the person as well before you give somebody a sensitive position, so that that person does not abuse that position you are giving them. This is also very, very important. Apparently, this man, his moral character was not under the mirror. It was not checked. This man today, for him to have this, to be doing this as an expert, he has been doing it probably since his teenage years. These are the kind of men, when they are young, they will be peeping Thomas. When they are boys, they'll be going to be peeping women in the bathroom. This is how it starts. Before you know, they will be having multiple girlfriends, sleeping with their friend's wife or girlfriends. This is this kind of character. It was not checked from the beginning. He has been doing this for a long time. Okay, Rome was not built in a day. So when he gets into this place, he just was so happy. He now used the apparatus of his office to start to go after people's wife. Probably some of these women, he will get policemen watching them. If these women have an affair, he will have evidence of this affair. He will keep it. Checking their private life, hacking into their phones, hacking into their messages. The women will not know. Then he will come up with evidence against them. Then he will present this evidence. You are doing this kind of thing. If you don't want your husband to know, I have to sleep with you. The woman will consent. Then we now record it and start blackmailing with the women. With this kind of tape, he can sleep with the woman anytime he wants. He can tell the woman, come to see me anytime. If the woman refuses, if you don't, I will show this to your husband. You will not have 100% control over these women. And if you want to influence the husband, you simply tell the women, tell your husband to do this. If you don't, I bring the tape. So what this man was doing is a total flagrant abuse of office. And he was using this to manipulate the country. If you ask me, I will say this man would have been the most powerful man in that country apart from the president, because he had a lot of debts on the wives of so many powerful men. So he can manipulate them. Nobody can remove him. Nobody can talk to him. He will just have an affair with the wife. If your husband does not back down, he gets this tape in the public. The woman will beg his husband to back down. So this is what he was doing in that country. And it's a shame. Now that this is hard, what can we do? We can learn from this kind of experience. So this is my message to especially married women. All that glitters is not gold. Be content with what you have. Be content with what your husband can provide. It is women that are looking for connection, looking for power, undue advantage, over their fellow women. These are the kind of women that we fall for his trap and for his message when it's come to them, seduce them, tell them I have power, authority, I have affair with you, nothing can touch me, nothing can touch you. Those are the kind of weak women that we fall for him. If you say no, I cannot do this, I am content, this kind of man cannot do anything to you. Even if you use spell, the spell will only work for women that have weak minds. Okay, so men, you should also learn this lesson. Providing for your woman does not mean that she may not look outside. There will always be better men than you. There will always be more man that is richer, more handsome, more powerful than you. It is left for your woman to be content with you. Okay, so this is the thing. Now this situation have come out, and a lot of people are still talking. Whether I use spell or he didn't use spell, the fact of the matter is that he abused his office. Because without this kind of office, he would not have been able to have access to do so many of these things. And is the least person you will suspect of being this kind of person, of committing this kind of crime. The man in charge of sanitizing the country, now using this position to be sleeping with everybody's wife he can lay his hands on. Well, I hope that country will learn their lesson. You don't give people's appointment based on their academic qualification. You also study their moral character. In the world of spirituality, we always say that the acolytes shall be worthy in character and learning. This is how it is in ancient Africa. The acolyte, the students, shall be found worthy in character and learning. Apparently, this guy is wanting in character. And they want to give him this kind of powerful position. So now they have seen that it's not only academic qualifications that makes a man a good man. Okay? Many things are better than silver and gold. Your character, how you treat people, your disposition to life, your personality, it matters a lot. Much more. Be a good man. It's a job. There's a lot of opportunities in that arena of being a good person. You will always find opportunities there. This man was not a good man. He was a betrayer of trust. He's an evil person. And now he has been exposed. So for this kind of men, they are there in the society. We have lots of them still around. As a married man, protect your marriage. And a married woman, let your husband be enough for you. Okay, a lot of women marry because they want to escape poverty, because they want to get a good life, not really because they love their husband. As soon as they start making some money, they want to break up the marriage. They want to be so-called independent. This is a major problem. So we have these issues in the world today, and they fall for this kind of thing. So if your marriage, you value it, you protect it. I don't feel sorry for those women there that now that this has been exposed, they have to deal with the situation. If the man still loves them or whatever they are doing, when you do something, you're supposed to be, as an adult, you must respect yourself. Apparently, these women, they don't respect themselves. They don't respect their marriage. They don't respect their husband. That is why they did what they did. They want more power. They want influence. They want connection. And this is what happens in this kind of situation. There's a lot of snares, and it is what it is. So this is my own take on this topic. Questions or comments are welcome. I would like to know your opinions. The story is out there. You can follow it. It's a very gory story, but it is what it is. We can learn a lot of lessons from this kind of stories. Okay, let the word be enough for the wise. Something not go happen to you first before you go know how it be. Okay, they say papa, pikin will not get papa. When they advise, when pikin will get, when the parents of other children, they advise them, and go put it down. So this one reach you because a lot of our women, they are becoming something else we don't know nowadays. So I think I will stop here for today. And I want to thank you for watching. And of course, if you have not gotten my book, this book, you need to get it, Whispers of Amente. If you want to make contact with your African deities, the Kemetic deities, the West African deities, this book will help you. There's a lot of guidelines, information, that will open your eyes to our ancient African spirituality. It will connect you straight to the spirits. This book is a grimoire, an authentic African grimoire. The spirits here, they are our ancient African ancestors. They are not evil spirits. They will help you to transcend reality, to balance your scales in this lifetime, to bring peace and contentment to you. So it's a very good book. You should get it. It's just $100, not expensive. Ignorance is much more expensive. If you also want to know how to do African spells, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods will help you. There's a spell for different kind of things here: protection, wellness, or prosperity, love, or all kind of illnesses. You have the remedy here in this very book. Okay. If you also want to know the interrelationship between science and spirituality, the origin of quantum physics from African spirituality, you want to know about the melanin 666, the wormhole, the black hole, dark matter consciousness, all these advanced topic, time travel, space travel. You want to know how it connects to African spirituality and how you can be able to use that African spirituality knowledge to apply it to solve real life situation. These books helps with that. It takes out all the noise and gibberish from the discussion and takes you straight to the meat of the matter. Okay, you get them. The three of them is just $300, postage included. So if you want to know about authentic African spirituality, this is where you need to be. Here we traffic in knowledge here. Okay, we don't play on this channel. We go straight to the meat of the matter. So I think I will stop here for today. If you also want to learn African spirituality, I have a 6-month program where I teach it from the history to the sciences to the metaphysics and how to make contact with the African deities. Very powerful masterclass. You have a lot of information, a lot of access that will take you up to date, bring you up to speed with what is really, really going on with these subjects. Then if you also want to do your divination, oracle, tarot readings, I do all those things. If you have serious cases, illnesses, or court cases, cases that are almost impossible to resolve, I handle those kind of cases. We use the principles of quantum physics and quantum mechanics to change all those situations, and you get positive results here. You can contact me for that. Okay, this is why we do here. We do run all those matter here. Then, of course, you want to buy your spiritual herbs, meditation beads, ointments, or miracle stone, different kind of stones, or different kind of herbs relating to African spirituality, carries, or seashells, anything you want to know about African spirituality, native shocks, and all that. I sell all those things here. Okay, apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.